Juan. This is Nurse Juan, and another commute to work day. Looks like the sun is setting. Time is about 6:30 p.m. or 6:37 to be exact. It's 4/3, April 3rd, 2025. So on my way to my evening shift. Today I should be in my unit because I floated last time, so I guess I'm out of the float turn or queue. So at least that's one thing I can look forward to, being in my unit. Usually as a nurse you enjoy being in your unit because you're familiar with where your items are. It's so you're home base, so you're pretty much more familiar with everything. So, whereas when you get floated, you gotta get the passcodes for different doors. Try to find where the supplies are. Things like that to kind of slow you down in your shift. But so far. Usually my evening commutes are pretty good with traffic. No major traffic delays. Days around, I guess, right after rush hour traffic. As I mentioned, it's 6:30 now. Some traffic, but still moving. Luckily, my work location has two ways I can go. One is a toll road, and the other was a non-toll road. Most of my routes have always been through the non-toll road, obviously, just to avoid the added costs. Even though I think it's like $1.50 to travel. I think it's only like 3 miles before I get into the exit, and then I have to go on the local route. But yeah, just taking the non-toll road gets me there about the same time. So saving time or saving money, I would say. And as I'm driving, I'm having my evening dose of caffeine. Avoid caffeine if you can, so you don't get too dependent on it. I feel like I am dependent. I have at least 2 cups of coffee a day. One in the morning, sometimes one in the afternoon or late evening. So if you can do without coffee. Looking at the news issues, pressing issues, I think we're just tariffs. International tariffs gonna go up. So I'm just wondering how that's gonna affect us as I guess how that's gonna affect the healthcare field as well, because there's a lot of I believe there's some items, medical equipment, devices and supplies that do come from countries abroad, so might potentially impact hospital budgets when accounting for supplies. Not to mention everyday consumer items too, and electronics, cars, etc. So things may just be next few years things may be a little bit more expensive. So I guess people right now may try to buckle down or try to create a budget to stick within that those parameters, to try to save a little money wherever they can. I may have to start doing that just to be smart too. on just to save some money. I do have a lot of, or a couple of subscription services that I may not need, so I'll look into that later. But luckily I'm not in the market for any large ticket items like cars. What else? Cars, home appliances, home repairs. We did have a recent upgrade, but that was done. That was done last year. I guess the only thing where I can control my costs is probably just I guess planning a vacation. How lavish do I want the vacation to be? How long and how far? So luckily this afternoon I was able to nap a little bit, about an hour, maybe 2.5 hours, 2 hours. So, but usually around the commute time, I got a few yawns still in me. That's why I need that coffee, kickstart me. But otherwise, all good. I'll let you know. I'll continue with the recording once I'm done with the shift.